For story time. Is anybody ready for story time? Story time with STV and Gabe? It'll be fun. It's always a good time over here. Then you guys will see, be like, hey, what actually was going on? Oh, we'll tell you. We'll tell you everything that was going on.
Yeah, we'll wait for the stream to get loaded up. In the meantime, well, Invictus is killing it.
Oh, yeah.
44 plays today. We got 2 active, but 31 for 41. That's 76% win
Solid.
rate. You're not gonna find this anywhere else.
No.
You're just not.
Invictus is a fucking monster.
Invictus is a fucking monster. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Can't wait until we roll this out to the masses. This is gonna be great. Definitely gonna be great.
How did you do today? You have some fun in the market today?
Me, yeah, I had some fun in the market. Actually, I only really had time to take 2 plays. I took a spy. I took the spy put, and I took the apple put with it.
Nice.
So
there you go.
Really
there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, Pepe. Invictus has been nasty. You know, you got a 76% win rate of kicker that was alerted today. You're going to win 7 to 8 out of 10 of your trades. This is wild, right? But if you know how to read the charts, you would be able to sort of kind of like veto the trades that were not necessarily going to go in your favor, right? And that's a beautiful thing, okay? But a bulk of these trades are winning trades. A bulk of them are winning trades. Today was good. Today was real good. And if anybody wants any like historicals, we could show you some historicals as well, right? So Invictus is a refined machine, but yesterday we had 43 plays with 86% success rate, right? We didn't get anything the day before. Okay. So this was a bad day for Invictus, which is 62%. But you got to consider something. It's still a winning day if you know how to manage your risk, right? Still a winning day. Talk about wins. We had a day with 100%. It was 9 for 9. Okay. So we're ramping Invictus up. And yeah, Invictus will be on a mean streak.
Oh, we're at 77 now.
77%. You guys can't argue against math. You just can't.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Which is kind of the theme of this year, I think.
Oh.
Would anybody like to hear a story time? Anybody want to hear a story?
Well, do you want to start with the origin story and like the very seed and then like how it progressed?
Yes. I got the whole thing locked and loaded.
Oh man. All right, let's go. STV's been practicing.
Story time. All right. So here's where the story starts. Gabe sees that a lot of things going on with what's going on in the YouTube space is literally the opposite of how you would approach the market if you were to actually make money. For those of you guys that don't know, I think you fucking got it by now. Gabe's a nasty trader and he's been doing this for years. So then Gabe starts playing around with 1348 and creates a really solid system around these crosses. Now, I think it was probably like, I don't know, December, early January, where you approached myself and TMI and said, hey, we've got this opportunity here. Let's go help people make money. We've seen a lot of people losing. Let's go help people make some money. So we all said, that sounds like a great idea. Let's do it. So then we start going. We're having a good time. We got the live streams going. We're all doing good. Then all of a sudden, a special someone decides that they feel left out because they're not getting enough attention in the social media space. Because as you can see, I have lots of receipts from a lot of people that hate on us now from when we first brought this out that say, wow, Gabe, thank you for the cheat code of 1348. This thing is nasty. So then somebody tries and says, okay, well, you guys stink and I feel left out. So I'm going to try and offer what you guys are doing or a part of it for free to basically say, fuck you. Now, what we said to that was, all right, fucking whatever. Like, do what you got to do. So we kept doing what we were doing on the path that we had set out and developed Invictus, Pythagoras, Trader Joe, and a lot of these other trading algorithms that are absolutely filthy and some of the ones that you guys see today. Now, here's where things get interesting. In that time period, we started to get a little bit like, some of our stuff is magically ending up in other places. It's like, we didn't really talk about this very much anywhere, but somehow it's getting over there. And we were like, that's weird. We're still way ahead and we'll continue to still be way ahead, but it's kind of weird that like these things are getting over to there. Then we start looking at who's actually, so this is more towards like business side, where we start looking at who's actually doing work. So for a long time, it was Gabe in the number 1 spot, me in number 2, and then the number 3 was 50% lower than me and way lower than what Gabe was doing. So we then start thinking, we're like, hey man, like we have our thing here. It's like, let's go and let's start working. Like you're making decent money. Let's start working here. He's like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Keeps going and going and going and going and going. So much so that I saw you guys in my live chat all the time that would say, why do you promote it so much? He doesn't promote it at all. So then Gabe and I would see that and be like, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Then we saw a specific podcast start to go and news that they were all going to be moving in together. So then Gabe and I behind the scenes were like, the fuck is this? You had somebody that tried to screw you over and then you're going to go buddy with them, which we could do a whole fucking thing on them. We had the stuff that I'll leave it. Gabe did tell me not to do it one time. Okay, side note, I did text Gabe one time. I was like, I'm going to let this fly. And you're like, no, don't do it. So like as much as I hold Gabe back, Gabe holds me back too. So then we get to a couple of points later where nothing is getting resolved. Things are still ending up in other places. There's still relationships that make no sense. And we're sitting there like, well, this is obviously an issue because the loyalties are not there where they should be. The work isn't there either. There was no work being done, really. It was the most half-assed work that you could ever really be involved with. We were like, what are you doing? Like, come on. Well, like, we're all working here. It's like, you're like the only one that's not. Then, let me see if I get this correctly now. Then we were going to the buyout thing. That was silly. But this is where I think things get even more interesting. So then Gabe says, after I've already talked about this whole AMC nonsense and said this is a terrible idea, then Gabe then goes on his rant and says, anybody who starts talking about AMC, I don't respect. What you guys don't know is that Gabe and I were on the same page the entire time.
It was cheaper to make him quit than to fire him.
There was no work being done. No work being done. All of our stuff's getting leaked all the time. They're working together. And then that brings us to today, which really confirms that we were right all along. But then we actually, so here's what ended up happening. So at the end of the day, we were like, okay, well, we'll just have an amicable split. We'll be good to go. Honestly, when we said that we wished him the best, we really did. Like we were saying, good luck on everything that you are doing. You are always welcome back. That's now changed. And we're like, go do what you want to do. If you just want to focus on your content, go for it. Perfectly fine. Like more power to you. Then we start thinking, we're like, okay, well, we'll give you your next month's pay. Just because you're not gonna be with us anymore, we'll give you your next month's pay. Then he comes back and says, I want 150 grand, or else I'm gonna start the same thing and attempt to undercut you guys. And we said, fuck off. Who cares? Why? What? You decided to leave. We're not giving you 150 grand. What is that nonsense? So then we just start to get to this point and we were like, Gabe, also, if I'm leaving anything out, let me know. So we're like, you want us to pay you 150 grand for a decision that you made? We're like, no, that's not going to happen. So now we're here and we figure out that they were working together all along. So we were right.
We were right. Confirmation of that is a couple of things. Forensics, thank you, Hot Potato. Number one, the stylization of what we had in our Discord was unique and created by our Andy. It was a stopgap en route to what we would now introduce to you guys soon as platform. But what we saw was a direct carbon copy of how information was displayed, etc. Right? And I said to myself, okay, well, wait. I mean, I don't believe TMI is that savvy, but Alpaca, he is. Now, okay. Speaking of Alpaca, the caveman alerts, etc. What we were supposed to do as a Discord was absorb their staff and put them on salary because they were supposed to break away from the almighty Trey. That was the conversation. CTO Andrew Gagney and we jumped on with Chris. Out of nowhere, now there's a $500,000 offer for a business that had no analytics as to how that money was being made. But it was like, hey, we'll give you guys the business for a mean price of $420. There was no respect in that conversation. $420, like, really? I don't even smoke weed. You go fuck yourself, Chris. And I essentially told them that in the conversation. At the end of the day, that deal was even brokered by TMI. TMI just out of nowhere magically had a deal to be had, but it was simply just a bait and switch. Yeah, shit is sad, right? Now, for TMI to have done what he did, yeah, premeditated. Hey, that's cool, man. You do your thing. The thing is that I'm not even mad at. I mean, look at, you get fake Louis Vuitton bags everywhere, any fucking way. Hey, that's the thing, right? But the fact that, we trusted you and blessed you with hundreds of thousands and literally helped you to level up as a trader. Go ahead and pull some shit like that. Like, there's no loyalty. Guys, if I was much younger where I'm from, it wouldn't be so diplomatic. All right. But it is what it is. And here we are now. And the thing is that we have receipts for this. All right. We're not saying anything that's defamatory or anything like that. These are factual things that did happen. Okay. And so, yeah, this video will stay up until, well, you sign our cease and desist letter. And got to get in touch with our accountants because we're not going to be on the hook for your taxes.
Oh, that's the other thing, bro. Oh my God, you got dude, I forgot about that. I was like, you're just trying to commit tax evasion. Dude, that was so funny, dude. I was like, what? Yeah, that was the other thing. The total taxes thing. Oh my God. I was like, dude, it's not our problem. Like, it's not ours. It's like you're just screwing yourself over. You're trying to evade taxes. I was like, it's not on us. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like you guys have seen the nonsense that we've taken. And yeah, I saw a question in there. There are lots of NDAs that have been signed there's certain things in them that were written in for reasons. But again, it is what it is. I think this is something like thinking about me personally as a younger person in having a business. It's like, I don't trust anybody. Zero.
No.
Which is fun. It's a good lesson to learn. But at the same time, it's like, all right, it is what it is. Game on now. Oh, dude, that one thing I got in my back pocket. I can't wait to let that fucking fly.
Yeah. I don't like any of those fuck boys, and that's exactly what they are. And so what I really want you guys to acknowledge something. Now, STV is the youngest, the absolute youngest. And, you know, I don't care how much you know or how much you think you know. People don't care about what you know until they know you care. And that was one thing that STV exhibited from the get go. He cared about the community. He cared about you guys. He cared
Mhm.
about the company, the opportunity. He cared about, like I'll die for this kid. And this is a fact. And he knows it, right?
Mhm.
I've literally told him he's like my son. But for me, when you're building business, you have to be able to trust your team. And if you can't trust
And
your
we never
team,
could.
yeah, that's
There
an
was a
issue.
remember the test server time when you called me and I was like, "Just take me out too." We had to move people in and out of test servers because we didn't trust anybody. That's how like when you hear Gabe like get all like you're like, "Oh, why is Gabe all like fired up?" It's like it's just a pattern of behavior that we had to deal with for a very long time. And I think you guys were like, "Oh, these guys are the bad." It's like, "No, like we just like we didn't want it to go like this at all." It's like, "Well, but at this point, it's like what like you think we're not just going to say what happened?" It's like this is what it is. Like,
Yeah.
this is what happened. So,
This is
it is
essentially
what it
what
is.
happened. I mean, it's facts. It is what it is. Like, but we had to get this off our chest because now we're going moonbound,
Mhm,
and everyone's just gonna stay in our rearview mirror.
mhm.
All right. But TMI, Trey, Alpaca, you guys try to fuck me one more time. This won't be so pretty. All right. It just won't. Now, let's move along. I don't know if anybody wants to call on in, tell us why you're mad. I don't know. We're in a live stream.
Oh, we could do
Anybody?
that. That could be fun. That could be
That
fun. We
could
could
be
do it's a
fun.
little one-on-one situation here that we could get going.
Yes, we can do that. We can do that. But before we go, I mean, shout outs to Invictus 52 plays, 78% win percentage. It, just come on. Like,
Fucking nasty.
and
Fucking
this is the
nasty.
reason why we could not continue talking about AMC because AMC and what we stand for
It's
are
opposite.
very, very different things, right? AMC points fingers at everything else. And what we did, STB and myself, we put our neck under a fucking blade, basically, and said, trust us, right? But essentially what we're doing is we're giving you a skill that you could use for the rest of your life, that you could teach to your children,
Mhm.
right? This is a skill that it's like riding a bike. Once you learn it, you could always use it. Okay. STV, do you know what the average American worker makes an hour?
Is it like 35, 40 grand a year? So what would that be? I'd have to do
No,
the
no,
math.
on an
Like
hourly
18
basis,
bucks an hour?
average hourly is about $30 an hour.
You
Respectable.
make a lot more than that on, what do you call it?
But it would take you one whole hour's worth of work, right? To order a 10-minute sandwich off of DoorDash. You think about that for a second.
Mhm,
There's really no value in that, right? And so what we've created, that $49.99, is absolute value because it pays itself back
mhm.
over and
Well,
over.
that's an interesting point that you said there. Only the people that are in with us right now are gonna be able to have access to that deal.
Exactly. You have to be rocking with us right now in order to take advantage of that deal, right? That's just the way it works. Yeah, 30 an hour is average. Google it. Look it up. Look it up. Also, fun fact, right? For the women out there in the Discord who are watching, right? And there's actually a website out there that just shows how
Oh, don't,
delusional.
don't, don't. This is a good website though. Dude,
Hey,
I looked up my stats and I was like, "Bro."
it's fucking wild. It's fucking wild. Like, I'll drop a link on Twitter for you guys to have fun with it. But
Yeah, it's fun.
it's something like a man who's at least 5'9". Uh, you don't have to narrow down the race. You don't have to narrow down anything. Makes over 100,000 a year, right? That's a one percenter. It's wild. Like it just wild. Anyways,
Mhm.
All right. Let's you want to get the number up and let them
Let's do it.
call on in?
Let's do it. Oh, and I also saw a question here that said, "Is it another subscription?" No, it's replacing. It's replacing. When it's time soon, we will we'll tell you guys exactly how to do it and in the process or switch it over. It won't be hard.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, everybody was so confused about this morning. I don't know why that it's so confusing. All of the people who have been with us in our community for however long are going to have access to that $49 a month deal. Now, that's only going to be for the people that are in our community before the launch date. It's going to come out at a different price. So I don't know why and it's a separate, it's a replacement. So it's not like a separate thing on top of it. It's 49 is what you're going to be paying. DM Ohio, we will let you know about the 1348 phone number too. I was talking to Gabe about that.
Oh, it's about to get posted. DM Ohio, you want to jump on in? We'd love to have you.
Yeah, we do. Right. That would be awesome if we got DM.
All right. So if you get to be first here, the number is highlighted there in the corner, 407-252-6661. Give us a call. Tell us why you're mad. Make sure you lower the volume.
I just got a message. It says new office thanks to you and Gabe. It's fucking sweet, dude. B-Brunk, that's a sweet ass office. It's got like all these LED lights everywhere, couple of screens, 2 desks. Dude, that is sweet.
All right, we got the call coming in.
Let's do it.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, hey, Gabe. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? Who are we speaking to?
Who is this?
Mauro. I was one of the last persons to get in when you had it, the Discord at 69.
Oh, awesome, man. Welcome.
So what's up, man?
Yeah. All right, so this is the one thing that I have trouble with a lot of times. A lot of times I get busy at work. I see the play going, and like I'm waiting for the setup and everything, but then all of a sudden I have to do obviously my 9-to-5 job, and then when I go back to it, it does exactly what I wanted to do, and I'm like, and I missed the thing, and obviously I don't want to chase it. I have to wait for another opportunity. I'm wondering, because I know it's not good to front run. I know you always say wait for the cross, but like if I see the cross is going to start happening earlier, kind of like the way the Invictus plays does it. Is it wise for me just to wait it out, or should I just try to go with what I see with all the indicators?
Okay.
So
I think the best way to understand what you're asking is to give us an example via a timestamp, a play and a timestamp, and then we could throw it up on the chart here and break it down for you.
Oh. All right. So if you want to look, take for example, with the run up, the SPY yesterday.
Okay. The SPY yesterday.
On the
SPY run up. Okay. Yeah. What time?
Let's see the time. I got it right here.
Oh, off the 200 EMA or the first one?
It was around 13:45 on yesterday's run up.
13:45 yesterday's. Oh, that's where he was. Okay,
all
right.
You're top ticking it, buddy.
But okay. All right. So
yeah, because I saw the RSI was already too hot. Okay. I saw the MACD, and then I see the ADX and everything showing that this was already gonna get a little too hot. I was getting close to my levels. The only thing is that I had to step away because I had to work a little bit, and I didn't want to put the put option just in case if I was wrong. But then when I come back like 30 minutes later, obviously you see what SPY does.
Yeah, that was a 500% play as Diana took this play. I tell you what. Do not don't stress about the plays you missed. Stress about the plays you took. Right now in this situation, you saw. Listen, you saw what you saw, and guys, let's break this down. The anatomy of this play. If we're looking at 13:45 here. Okay. The anatomy of this play was he was already seeing that the RSI was weakening and coming into its moving average. And along with that, he was seeing weakening in MACD here, right? Also, you could see, it's flirting with the level here. Um, and so he missed the opportunity. This is a situation where, hey, you win some, you lose some, right? I mean, it's all about taking advantage of the opportunity when it presents itself. Unfortunately, you weren't there, right? But when you're trading, okay, and I say this, you owe it to yourself that when you're trading, your trade has your undivided attention. Now I know you have a 9 to 5, right? And that's where we have the Pythagoras solution available
Mhm.
for you, right? But if you are going to go ahead and just allot yourself some time, don't play Happy Birds, Flappy Birds on your phone or anything like that, right? Just give yourself some time, window to trade uninterrupted, right? Unfortunately, life happens and it kept you from this trade, but there's really nothing you can do here. You read the trade right, honestly. So, I mean, you have to give yourself credit for that, all right? You
Yeah.
read it right. You definitely did. Uh, so I guess my question to you is: were you worried about entering the trade and it going against you? That's why you didn't take it, or I'm just trying to get a better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I was worried that okay, like obviously SPY was moving up, but some see what happens a lot of times is that, and I cross happened, I started chasing, and obviously that's what was killing me a lot. But then when I caught that I'm chasing all the time, I started okay, well let me start planning the levels. Obviously, like I would get the call or the put right when it was too close to the level, and then that's when the rejection happened, and I started realizing it, and I realized my own mistakes.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, me on that area, like I was worried that if I got the put and it went the other way, that I was gonna just like it was just gonna tank on me.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, people in the comments, they're going pretty wild here. They're saying, gave myself a new rule: do not trade while working. Right? Unfortunately, you got to be able to trade within your own constraints, right? And it is what it is. As far as chasing, I feel like STV has answered this question before, so I'm gonna let him take it
Yeah.
away because he deals with this all the time. So let's
Yeah, we talk about chasing a lot. There's two ways to go about it. I can give you the analogy that we used yesterday, or I can do just like overall market, like emotional, and actually make it relevant. We can probably do both, but the market, like how it's relevant to the market, is when you're thinking about price running up, every single like tiny little move that it's making to the upside, there's somebody buying to push it up, and there's somebody selling, but the demand is outweighing the buyers. So people are buying it up, buying it up, buying it up, buying it up. Now, when you see price start to run, what you're essentially thinking to yourself when you're chasing is you're trying to like almost take a picture, copy it, that move that it just made, and lay it out again and have the price action do exactly what it has just done. That's not realistic most of the time. So when you feel it's going to be a little bit chasey, there's a couple of things. One, you have to understand that like sometimes when these crosses are happening, price is acting incredibly volatile. So we've seen it a few times where you'll see a giant move down. The SPY will run up $4. It's right next to a level and it looks like it's about to cross. That would be something that I would say you're probably chasing it. Now you could have played it off the level. Maybe Invictus would have taken you up to that level. But anytime you feel that inkling of, it's already made a big move, this could be chasing, it's usually a good time to say, probably need to burn this trade and think of something a little bit better. That's why when you see people play these rejections and these moves back down with Invictus, like the SPY today or SPY yesterday, those gains are a lot bigger because they're getting in early before the move happens.
Yeah.
No, yeah, and I realized that was completely my fault that I was chasing, and I started realizing it, and I started doing the levels after I saw both of you in the mornings when you guys were calling levels and everything, and that's when I realized, oh, okay, well, my mess up was that was that I was chasing too much. I mean, ever since I caught that mistake, I've been winning like almost like 80% of all my trades, and all my puts or calls. So I mean, that I caught on, but it's just that a lot of times what happens is that during those 2 hours where SPY makes or the market makes the most volatile movement, that's when I get busy, and that's when I'm like, crap.
Yeah, I think the front running with Invictus will help. Like it'll help you not chase. Like Invictus recently has been on fire. What's it at now, Gabe? Is it at 80?
Oh yeah.
It's at 80%. 39 out of 49 trades. You front run the trade. You know, your chances of crossing is 80%, which puts you on the front side of the meat of the move and allows you to assume profit at the end of the move, right? So there are some strategies on how to deal with Invictus when the play goes dead, which STV and I will go ahead and include that in curriculum, right? But for the most part, you can trust Invictus and you can have some confidence in Invictus over time, right? If you're going to front run something, front run with Invictus. Don't front run based on your own intuition.
Right.
You know, Invictus is an amazing assistant. An amazing assistant.
That's where my 50% Amazon trade came
I
from.
had asked in the Discord. Yeah, I had asked in the Discord like what you guys did differently was when you started talking on your stream about Helmo and everything. That I was like, dude, like this thing's been like on point since 9 o'clock. I think I was on the stream with STV one point. I was like, this has been like active since 9 o'clock. No, it was you, Gabe, actually. Okay. It was you on, I think not yesterday or last week, but yeah, the thing was like on 100% since 9 in the morning.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty nuts. I think the trading at work thing.
When can we subscribe for lifetime?
What's up?
When can we subscribe for lifetime? Because honestly, like I'd rather just do the lifetime.
Lifetime. Yeah. Well, we've agreed that lifetime access is going to be $1,348. That's going to be lifetime. Yeah. This is something that we have to get on board with Andy and our merchant provider, because we don't want our merchant provider like, what the fuck are you guys selling cars?
Exactly.
So we would have to make them aware that those are our pricing options and et cetera, et cetera. So, but yeah, it should be available. There was a conversation at STV and Andy, Ivan, and let me not forget Diana. She's been an amazing asset to this community, and her feedback has been just incredible for what we put together. So I just want to make sure she gets some credit out there. All right. So
one last thing.
Really helpful.
One last thing.
Like her and Diamond Dawn, like they've been very helpful all the time.
Nice. There's one last thing though. If you can't necessarily watch throughout the day, use that stop loss strategy, please. I did that on Amazon today, and I literally just put my phone down and just cooked lunch. And I was like, it's going to do what it's going to do. I've already made money. So if you're buying multiple contracts, please use the stop loss strategy, especially if you're playing with Invictus. You're going to have a pretty high probability of getting up to that 8 to 10% scale out area. And then you can just put a stop at break even, and then you're good to go. You can go to work. You can do whatever you want. As long as you can check at some point later in the day, you're good to go.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, I did that. I just got out of jury duty, and I did that. And it turned out my call on Meta was right. And so I just started doing a trailing stop loss and was not worrying about it. And I mean, I made a good 20% on Meta.
There we go.
There you go. There you go. It works, man.
My whole account's up 2% today.
Nice, man. Congrats.
Wait. Your account's up 2% today?
Yeah.
All right. So you're 2 days ahead.
2 days ahead.
You could go on vacation tomorrow if you want. Just saying.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for everything you guys do. You guys have been awesome.
Well, thank you for trusting in us, and just grind every day, man. Become a better trader, and we'll be there each and every day, helping you, making sure you get there. All right, brother. Thanks for the call.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Thank you, man.
Okay. The line's open once again.
Who's got the number? Anybody want to call?
Hey, anybody want to call? You saw the number up there. Unless you need me to post it one more time, we'll go ahead and get one more caller in here. Make it good.
We've had fun today. Dude, this like percentage gain on the account day that I've had today is probably one of the largest in a while. With the swing and the strangle and then the Invictus trades, those were nasty.
Oh, come on, man. Stop showing off.
I gotta show the people dude. And here's the other fucking thing. Me and Tabasco Dave had the same contracts, and I'm pretty sure that he was on the live stream with me when I said, I'm probably gonna get out of these at 50%. And then all of a sudden, like 30 minutes later, I see a Tabasco Dave screenshot. Haha, Invictus Amazon, same contracts that I have, same expiration date, up like over 100%. I was like, oh, I see how it is, Tabasco Dave.
All right, lines are open. One more. Let's get one more in here. 407-252-6661. Give us a call and tell us where you're at. By the way, Scar, you are prohibited from calling us, Scar. Just letting you know.
Dude, we wanted to get Wade last night, and then Scar just calls. I was like, hey, guys. We're like, who's this? He's like, it's Scar. It's like, Scar.
Scar broke our telethon cherry. Thank you, Scar. We love you. Oh, boy. Come on. We got 348 people live. Oh, here we go. We got another one. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Hi.
Hi, can you hear me?
We can.
We can hear.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Pretty solid. Who are we talking to?
All right.
Steve Brown. We did that live stream back in April.
Oh, we did a live stream back in April. Man, I'm sorry, man. All
one-on-one?
kicking my ass, you know.
Yeah, we did our one-on-one back in April.
Okay.
At the beginning when I first joined the Discord, and a month ago, me and a friend of mine that I've been kind of taking underneath my wing, showing the ropes a little bit of trading, have just finally moved into our office that I sent you guys some pictures in. And from April to now, I'm up like 58% total on my portfolio.
Dude,
Trading conservatively.
was that you with the green office with the 2 desks?
Yep.
Dude, that was a sick office. I was telling Gabe about that.
In their office with us. Yeah, my buddy that trades with us, he left at 10 o'clock this morning. He made $1,300, and he only has a $30,000 account.
Dude, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's proof. You just have to take the leap and do it, really.
Oh, man. I love it. I love these testimonials, man. Thank you for calling on in. Guys, let's really put this in perspective. 58% since April. What has the market returned the whole entire year?
You beat Trader Joe. What's Trader Joe up? You're doing better than what Trader Joe right now.
Trader Joe's up.
That's just taking conservative plays, learning all the indicators that you guys have taught, and kind of having a mental way to siphon out the bad stocks that I don't think are really going to move with volume and RSI, MACD, a couple indicators that I found and added myself with envelope bands and that type of stuff. But it's helped me kind of really focus in and narrow down my my trading returns for the steady profits, and not so much anymore. Maybe one day make 10, the next day lose 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's what it's all about too. It's the money mindset method.
Yeah.
Or no, not money. It's what is it? Method, mindset, money management. I forgot my own thing. But yeah,
money management. The triple letters. Okay.
The mindset and money management are the 2 most important parts. If you can lock those in, you're not going to be stopped. Remember, the method works. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's been studied. With all of our system and everything behind it, the thing works. It then becomes up to you on how well you're able to manage your emotions and your portfolio.
That's it.
Bingo.
There you go.
Bingo. It's the emotion. That's the hardest part for me at first. Like, I knew the strategy worked, tried the emotion, get upset, not going my way. You get your own feelings. You sell for a loss when 15 minutes later you look and you're like, oh, shit. That was just a liquidity flush, and now my contracts would literally be up 15%. I'd be selling for a profit instead of losing 180 bucks.
Yep.
You got to
That's
take the
what it is.
emotion out of it and trade like a robot, like Gabe said back in April.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome that it's working out for you, man. That's great.
Fucking dope, man. We love you, man. Congratulations, man. Keep us updated.
Yep, if you guys are ever coming around Southern Illinois and need a place to trade from, we'll have a computer set up in here for you.
Let's
Hey,
do
cool.
it.
You got any cows for me to hit over there?
We'll have futon in the office for sure, or my house.
Love you, guy. All right, thanks for calling in, man.
Yep, thank you guys.
Take it easy. Bye-bye. Oh,
Man, that's
fun.
awesome, dude.
I love stories like that.
I do too.
Oh, man. 58%, guys, you got to just really, really think about what 58% is. And it just really, it's mind-boggling. I mean, come on. What's her face? Miss Ark Investment. I mean,
Kathy?
Kathy. Like, she was the poster child of 2021 because she 100% a portfolio, right? And that's supposed to be damn near impossible. Well, considering the size of her portfolio, yeah, that's pretty impressive. But the market was just saying take it, right? It was just free money in the market. Mm-hmm. But when you're taking an average Joe, right, who probably, I mean, he's out of Illinois, he probably doesn't have an Ivy League education. I'm not assuming. I'm not trying to talk down on anyone, right? But I'm just saying the strategy is meant for just a common man. And if the common man could go out there and perform at a very, very high level that we applaud someone like Kathy Woods for, then that's all the proof you fucking need.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Ivy League people are weird anyway. I don't think I've met anybody that's gone to like an Ivy League and been like, "You're cool." I see a lot of Harvard stickers on minivans.
Oh man. Just a lot of emotional control. That's what Brandon.
That's
all right,
what
there you go. Morrow, I was that average Joe. People making fun of me on trading, but now they ask me for advice. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. All right. Let's see. What time is it? STV, want to do one more?
I'm down to do another one.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here for
emotional damage.
That shit never gets old to me.
Dude, every time you play, oh, did you get the other one in?
No. I still have it. I got to get it in for you.
I have the clip on my phone. If I can send you the phone clip, it might be work because I have it.
Someone's just calling on in.
Hello.
Tabasco.
Oh, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Oh, you fucker in your Amazon put.
Yeah, pretty good, man.
Fucking Tabasco. What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Hey, I just wanted to say I really appreciate you guys because you guys are like this level of trading that is so high that I don't know. I just feel really appreciative that you guys like take the time to teach us how to improve our lives and, do everything that we can do. I mean, honestly, like without you guys like actually caring, about people that aren't doing as well as you, like we couldn't be doing this. And I just want to let you know that I really appreciate that.
Oh man. So Dave, can I be honest with you?
What's up, man?
All right, your voice does not match your emoticon.
What?
Do you still have the mohawk?
I don't know. Holy shit! You know who Napoleon Dynamite? Like, gosh.
Yo, do you still have the green mohawk?
No, I got rid of that. So I got a different look now.
Green mohawk.
You're still a man, right? You're still a man. Ask.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Doing crazy stuff. Oh man. I just love you guys, man. Just let me know, love you guys, and just love the community, and
Romo, he helped me out big time. Romo did. And then I found out, like, Romo told me, it was like, hey, I got all this not trying so hard stuff from Diamond Dog. And I'm like, oh, okay, man. So, yeah, I mean, that was kind of like the thing, like, because I was still in the to the moon mentality and everything like that. And just, couple of chats with Romo on the Discord and everything like that. It's like, nah, man, you're just trying too hard. And I'm like, yeah, I think you're right, man. I am trying too hard. And then once I stopped trying too hard and, trying to just get my little bits here and there, it was like, got the little bits here and there, built more confidence. And then it's like, okay, I can let these trades go a little bit longer, especially with that move to stop strategy that STV came up with. That thing was gold for me. So I don't know, just love the community, love you guys. Really appreciate everything you guys do.
Man, I tell you what, Tabasco Dave, now that Kim knows what you sound like, she's sliding in your DMs, brother. Kim's gonna start. She's gonna start showing you her hair days.
There's a predicted cross right there. It's coming up. It's coming up.
Oh boy, oh boy. All right. Well, Tabasco, thanks for calling on in, man. We love you. We love you bunches, man.
All right, take it easy, brother.
Hey, take it easy.
See you, buddy.
Later.
Woo! Dude, what a fucking day in the market.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Looks like the SPY's a one-hit wonder. It doesn't want to fuck with like 400. Really.
It was fucking with it. It kept flickering it earlier, and then we got the missile news and it died. But also, you want to hear something funny? So I titled my. You still there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
So I titled my stream today, "Huge Sell-Off Incoming." Now I titled that way earlier. It was probably at like 11 something. I just thought towards the end of the day that we were going to get a big sell-off. And I was taking so much shit in the beginning of my live stream. They'll be like, what sell-off, bro? What the fuck you talking about? Why are you saying there's a sell-off? What do you mean, dude? And I'm like, I don't know, man. This thing's fucking coming down. I don't know what it is. Like, this thing just looks like it wants to die. And then it goes from fucking 400 to 394. And I was like, that's the sell-off.
Oh man, guys, we're really, really excited for what we're about to bring to the mass market, right? We're really, really excited to have you guys on board, right? And I hope you guys are excited. You can do 1348 for life, or you can take advantage of 49.99, right? But we're also going to make sure you guys grow with us, and I think that is also very, very, very important, right? We have a vested interest in your success. We want you guys to have, vested interest in our success, right? Yeah, Dave's got a sexy voice, man. I'm wet under this table. Are you kidding me? Ooh, I need a diaper change.
What for?
Squirt.
Oh man, dude. Yeah. So we'll be guys. We will be back tomorrow on the private streams. I'll be live at the 12:15 one though. So if you guys do want to come back, hang out with us all day, you guys know where to find us. It's also where you're gonna get access to that 49 deal coming up soon too.
Yeah,
get ready. We got some cool shit coming.
Oh yeah, we do. We got some cool shit coming. All right, guys. Peace, love, hair grease. You know how we do. Bye.